Enrich Luxe Retreats is back, and I can't wait to rediscover travel here on this beautiful island, Langkawi. I'm looking forward to a week of good food from farm to table, learning about the sustainability measures. I'm definitely going to squeeze in a massage. I also want to meet the wildlife on the Canopy Trail, the Crystal Creek, and a game of golf on the world-class Els golf course. And I'm sure that our guests here today with Enrich Malaysia Airlines are going to have a fantastic and very, very special time. So come join me on this wonderful journey. This Enrich Luxe Retreat, especially curated for Malaysia Airlines' most loyal Enrich customers, began at the newly renovated domestic lounge. Then we departed for our eagerly anticipated sojourn in Langkawi. And a journey of rediscovery. Our home for the next 4 nights? The Datai Estate Villa, a 5-bedroom haven of chic indulgent spaces, perfect for a getaway. And as an extra touch, gifts from Enrich and homegrown label Captain Partake awaited our guests.
It's been a pleasure to have all of you here. You know, this is part of our Enrich Luxe Retreats. We really hope that you will have an unforgettable life Enrich experience, and wish you an enjoyable stay at the Datai.
At the welcome drinks, I had a chance to meet the guests and check in with their first impressions.
I think what Enrich is doing is promoting local tourism is just excellent.
And actually the Datai, you can see everything, right? You can see the sun, the sea, obviously. And there's the rainforest behind here, which is amazing. I mean, you go through the jungle track and the wildlife.
It's kind of cool that Enrich has planned this, to pick this destination, highlighting Malaysia, Langkawi.
You just feel like you're in the middle of the rainforest, which you are, you know, and you can see as you look around the property, there's so much age in the trees and the forest. Feel the history in the place. It's a special kind of place.
You know how many species of butterflies we have here? 535 species of butterflies. And that's nearly twice the amount of butterflies you have in the whole of Australia. Yes. That's the biodiversity. That's one of the reasons why Langkawi has to be managed extremely well. Extremely well. Right, let's go.
The Datai is famously located within the verdant fronds of an ancient rainforest. There we explored and marveled at the sanctity of nature and breathed in pristine jungle air. And we learned about the uniqueness and importance of this ancient rainforest that lies just in our own backyard.
This island, it's just magnetic. But this place is just breathtaking. The beaches are breathtaking. The jungle, oh my God. The birds, the insects, bird life is just amazing. Just walking around with a pair of binoculars. Everything, so much to see, it's just unexpected. You might get hornbills flying by. These trees produce such a high amount of oxygen for you to breathe proper air. There's no taint of any smoke. Everything is just so blissful.
The next day, our salute to the sun began with an early tee-off at the Els Golf Club. The stunning 18-hole course is designed by South African golfer Ernie Els and is wedged between the rainforest and the Andaman Sea. Golf pro PJ and his team gave us a very warm welcome. And we're on hand to help us perfect our strokes with some lessons. Oh, it's gone into the
Bad.
forest. How many shots should someone have to take to get this in? 3?
Par 3.
Par 3.
Exactly. Perfect score would be 3.
Has anyone done it in 1?
Yes. Probably happens on an average of 3 times a year. Put them as close as possible together. Have tunnel vision and see yourself hitting the ball.
It was pretty easy. It's just straight ahead. Like,
All right.
boom.
It's going. Going.
Yay!
Oh my word! No ways, no ways. I'm done. I'm done.
See ya. Let's take a look. And it's there. Woohoo!
What? Can't believe it. Amazing. Awesome. Well
Thank
done.
you very much. The world's best instructor
Wow.
and best student. So you must have played on some of the most beautiful courses around the world. What would you say are your top 3? Or what are the best ones you've played on?
Top 3, you know, it's going to sound biased,
Yeah.
but the Datai is the most scenic course I've ever played.
Really?
Yes, and we normally take the awards in Malaysia for the most scenic course. What makes it special to have the mountain, the tree line, the dense forest and the ocean? That combination is a triple threat which you don't get at many destinations.
Now, any luxury retreat will not be complete without a feast fit for a king.
So, all right,
Okay.
let's show you how we do this dish.
Chef Chai, the resident chef, walked me through what it takes to prepare a 9-course degustation menu. And I was on hand.
All right, perfect.
Voila!
Yeah.
Well, to give a hand, really. Sustainability is a key pillar of the Datai. Hence, it has its own garden and grows a riot of herbs and vegetables, all lovingly cultivated to be freshly picked daily.
My philosophy to cooking is quite simple. I work with the best ingredients I can find
But they literally grow
everywhere.
everywhere like that.
No need for fertilizers, chemical products to maintain them. As natural as it gets.
Wow. I feel like singing "The hills are alive." I mean, this is literally farm to table, plucked off the plant in the morning, and
Within 6 hours, and you can get them
And
on the
it's-
dinner table.
and you've got the bees here as well, right? Oh, look, it's all over his hands. Oh, dear God. Maybe we'll just stay here. Good evening, friends. Tonight, I am your head chef. I've been laboring in the kitchen for hours, foraging in the gardens, picking your vegetables, and put together this fantastic 9-course sumptuous feast. My helper tonight, this man over here, Chef Chai, you know, my sous chef. Why, thank you. Apart from this extraordinary fine dining evening at the dining room, the guests were also treated with wonderful culinary experiences at the Malay Gulai House. Thai restaurant The Pavilion, the Beach Club, and in the comfort of their own villa. Another early start was necessary to get the full benefit of Datai's specially designed Malay wellness journey. The morning of wellness starts with a short walk via the golf course into the jungle, followed by Senaman Malaya, some gentle uplifting exercises, and a refreshing swim in Crystal Creek and light refreshments.
We call it mandi embun. Malay people particularly has done this even in the olden days. So one of the famous people who did this was Mat Kilau. Langkawi is full of legend stories. So one of it is about the rock formation here, which is the Gunung Mat Cincang, Gunung Mat Raya, and also Bukit Sawak. Previously, as told by stories, there were actually giants roaming in the island.
Waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning to jump in the water, I think it's quite a nice experience.
It's knowing that you're actually in something that's coming from a better source as opposed to what we normally bathe in.
Coming from the hustle and bustle of the city, I think this is something very refreshing.
In the afternoon, the guests were treated to a typical Malay massage, the Urut Melayu. I have to say, this spa is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It is so special, and I think it takes being one with nature to a whole new level.
I mean, it's such a unique spa because it's located in the rainforest. So when you're having your treatment, you can just hear the sounds of the nature, of the stream. It's all natural. And there's the rainforest, the mangrove and the sea, so the ingredients are taken from the local surroundings. Well, the traditional Malay massage that we do is the Urut Melayu. And it's quite different in a sense. It's a lot of pressure following the veins, so it's causing an increase in blood flow. Very unique to what we have here. Well, I hope they find, just being here an experience anyway, but definitely something that they'll remember and talk about forever.
All right, boys, your time is up. See ya. For more lessons in sustainable practices, the guests were taken to the Datai lab. Here in the upcycling workshop, the guests clearly had fun learning how to make their own soap.
Voila.
On our last night, on what had been a very special week, we closed the retreat with a delightful beach barbecue. The guests were all dressed up for the occasion by Captain Partake. With the sun setting in the background and a bonfire going, I caught up with the guests for their final thoughts. And what's been the most memorable or special part of the Enrich experience?
For me, it was the Mandi Ambon. I've been to Langkawi many times, and I never knew that there was such a place.
I guess for me, just being here, just the two of us, it's already good enough, and it's great.
That's nice.
No kids this time.
The team at the Datai, they have been wonderful. Beautiful weather and our lovely Datai Bay. What more do you ask for, right?
It's hard to find a fault.
In Langkawi. My first time here and I love it. Amazing.
The farm and see the lab and see how they recycle and upcycle everything, how the mangroves feed everything. That to me was probably the highlight.
And what can we expect next from Enrich?
The Enrich lifestyle experience is something that I now look forward to if they have any programs or any more packages that they offer to members, because we wouldn't be able to organize something like this on our own.
We will continue to support MAS.
Obviously the common thread would be, we all fly Malaysian Airlines. I think we all enjoy, a little, the finer things in life. And, in between the hectic schedules that we have, this is pretty cool.
The temptation is to go internationally and see the best of the world And it's right here. I mean, you appreciate there's so much right here in Malaysia.
This has been an incredible week of rediscovery, filled with sustainable luxury, impeccable service, wonderful food, rejuvenating wellness, but most of all, with Malaysian hospitality and new friendships. Enrich's appreciation for their guests truly knows no boundaries.